Alright. Let's see if this works this time. So far, so good. Okay, we're good. So change the name. We're good there. 5. Awesome. That's wrong. Oh well. Hopefully this will fix itself. There we go. Alright. So, we are back with more Mass Effect. Had a little bit of trouble getting started there. Just some weird issues with my Xbox or Twitch, or I don't know. Excuse me. This will hopefully be the last stream that I do through the Xbox. Hopefully next time it'll be through the PC and I'll have my camera set up. So things are improving. So hopefully we can get that for next time. That should be Saturday evening. All right, let's jump back in. Sorry if I sound a little bit sniffly. I just got done with a bit of a sneezing fit. Alright. Got everything up and running. So, where did we leave off last time? We talked to this guy, Bar Levon. I thought maybe things would go differently because I brought Rex with me, but that does not seem to be the case. What other things did I have open? Liara, that is important. Okay. This is... Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. And scan the keepers. I have 4 left. I don't know where they are. Honestly, I'll probably end up cheating and and just figure out where they are online and then come back to this. All right, well let's go get Liara. I think probably the best move. Artemis Tau cluster to find Liara to Sony. All right, so we're going to. So I'm wondering, like, should we walk? Do we go a different route that we normally go? Trying to find those keepers. It's a hell of a thing. Trying to find those keepers. Yeah, we're gonna cheat on the keepers. Don't tell anybody. If I am oddly quiet at strange moments, it's because I'm taking a sip of my delightful two-hearted ale that I treated myself to this evening. So. That would explain that. Citadel Tower, this is... Wait, where was the docking bay? Med Clinic, CSEC, what's this one? I don't want any of those. Yeah. I guess... I don't know, I don't remember... Why do I feel like, okay, I feel like it was the wards, maybe. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Let's look at our map. It's been a few days since I played this, so I don't remember exactly where everything is. So there's the embassies, there's the consort. It's not at the Emporium. And there's us. So I think we're gonna go. Let's go over here and see. Yeah, let's go over to the wards. Maybe that's where we need to go. Who knows? Transit there, but get a little exercise. You need something to say, Rex?
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive to me.
I wonder why. See, this is the one. I need to somehow get rid of her and get this keeper jamming me up. Was this to the wards? That's the tower. We don't want that. I am so bad with directions. Excuse me. In anything. Like, real life, video games, anything. Okay, let's just see where we... Or was it through this... Was it through CSEC? Well, we'll find out. As I always say in almost all of my videos, never claim to be good at video games. Just enjoy playing them. Definitely not good.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
That Saren. We're gonna get him. Tally, you're facing the wrong way. We have to be a cohesive unit. If you're not gonna face the right direction, we're gonna have problems. I was gonna say, wouldn't that be funny if the door opened the way she was facing? Maybe I did go the right way.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novios for welding.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Oh, we've learned something.
Yeah, I wouldn't go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Huh.
I thought maybe usually run up to them just in case it's a quest starter. I'm almost positive that I got him, but I can't. Okay, yeah. I wonder if... Good rule of thumb, if you stumble upon a keeper, you scan him. Those are rules to live by.
You Quarians messed up the whole galaxy when you let the Geth break free. Do your people ever talk about it?
Do the Krogan talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
Whoa.
All the time.
That's a little harsh. So, what did he call her? Is she a Quarian? What's the guys? They're like the guys with the little double antenna things on their head. Thought they were Quarians. I gotta brush up on my stuff here. I know I have that guy. All right. This is just gonna loop around. This is not the right way. I just remembered. Was it through CSEC? Why do I feel like I'm taking crazy pills? Probably because I'm taking crazy pills. I mean, it would make sense that it would be through CSEC, so I guess we'll go down here? I don't know. Got him. This is a keeper. Oh, good. Not the elevators. Well, at least Tally's on board. We've all agreed on a direction.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Well, that makes sense. Being that people were impaled and turned into, what is this called? Geth Schalt? Is that right? God, I hope I'm going the right way. Literally have no idea. This does not feel like the right way. requisition office, traffic control. No, definitely. Son of a... No, stop it. Where does this take me? The docking bay! Haha! I knew where I was going the whole time. No question. So was this, oh, whatever. We made it. That's all that matters. Excuse me.
What's with the helmets, Tally? Are all Quarians shy? Or do you not believe in letting outsiders see your faces?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
That's fair.
Naturally. Anything that isn't constantly challenged grows weak.
Got some opposing viewpoints here. Alright, so we are going to get into Normandy. We are going to... Actually, I feel like once we get into Normandy, I should try to see if I can initiate some of these loyalty quests. Oh, so, alright, my friend just texted me.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
Taurians are what Garrus is, and Saren.
Decontamination in progress.
The Asari, yeah, I know the Asari. What are the guys who?
Logged.
Didn't the guys who
Commanding
created the
officer
genophage?
is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
All right. So before we go running around here, let's see if we can chat up anybody. Learn a little bit about our crew members before we head off on our adventures. So that's not the way. There's Joker's up here. Let's talk to Joker.
Commander, something you need?
Status
How's the
report.
Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet.
Solarians, that's right. That's right.
Balance isn't what you'd expect.
Or
It
Solarians.
takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Alright, where did the ship status report? Return, what's this one? I just want to talk, let's
I like
chat.
to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this didn't you. Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Disease, eh? Are you contagious? That's a very sensitive thing to say there, Shepard. Didn't mean to insult you. What does he talking
What
about?
are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put
Okay.
the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Nah, that's alright. It sounds like the thing of nightmares, actually. Tell me about your disease. I think he did that enough. How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was
Okay.
just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
What is
I didn't
happening?
pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Okay, were you unhappy? Why would you ask that? Oh, because he's never smiling. Okay, yeah.
Why didn't you ever smile?
In flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was...
Rickety Cricket. Um...
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Alright, well I think that about does it.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
I shouldn't have asked that.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. Hip, thighs, ankles, my bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Let's change topics. No, I think we've covered everything else. How do you do your job?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship, so don't worry about it.
Alright, well, sounds good to me. See
I
ya.
have to go.
All right, see ya.
I like that the idea of him like asking these really personal questions. Joker's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Everything's fine, man. Like, I got this." And he's just like, "I have to go." It's a little alarming. Alright, so who else we got everybody except for Liara on board here. Let's see if we can find them. I feel like someone's back here. If I remember right, this is the med bay, or I'm making things up, which seems to be what's happening. Yeah. If I remember right, nope, I remembered wrong. Okay, here's Caden. Let's talk to Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input, tactical appraisal.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Yeah, it seems fair.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Really? Okay, so you're not gonna tell me anything?
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Alright, well, productive, I guess. Shepard's locker. Well, I'll take that. Thank you. Sleeper pod. Look at that. Codecs are on point. There's anybody here to talk to. Let's go down another level. Or up, maybe. I'm guessing down. Yeah, down. I feel like we didn't. Well, I guess we wouldn't move too far. I feel like we really didn't move very far. Oh, Garrus. Let's chat.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
You shouldn't complain. It's not that bad. True. Yeah, true.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason? I see.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Interesting. It's a tough decision. You'll get over it. Forget about it. Excuse me. Whew.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
It depends. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, what'd you say? Whatever. Sounds good to me. Yeah, whatever.
Just do a good job and don't get in my way. We'll get along fine.
Don't worry, Commander. I'll keep clear.
Well, that wasn't nearly as productive as I was hoping it would be.
Commander, good to see you.
The Mako. Oh boy. Not looking forward to driving that thing around. Hey, it's Ashley. Okay. What? Oh, I didn't... Wow, I didn't know you could do this. Well, that's pretty cool.
Commander?
A blue light. How we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
that we'd saved your unit. Try to get there sooner. Just quit. Stop dwelling. Okay.
I
Yeah.
wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Don't blame yourself. Okay. Couldn't know. Be more alert. That doesn't seem fair. Yeah, so you couldn't know. Yeah.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Oosh, whoosh. It was, her scowl there was intense. Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Yeah, okay.
Dismissed, Chief.
Seems to be the answer everyone's giving me. Like, yeah. We'll talk later. Okay, so who's left? Tally. Let's see what's down here. Ah, okay. Convenient.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
This ship's special? Normal information on this set. Okay.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You're into ships? That's not why you're here. That seems not nice.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
One thing. So like, Tally's talking about like, it comes with being a Quarian. So like, just like all Quarians are into ships and the vessels. Like, it's like this is so like, what a strange thing. Like all Krogans like fighting people. Like all of the Solarians, like they're all into science stuff like that. Like what this, like it's so strange because it doesn't exist in real life. I mean, like it's not like all like of a certain race like this certain thing, or like a group of people like all like it's just odd that it's just like accepted in video games, but it's just like, well, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It's kind of strange. Anyway, That's 100 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Huh. That's interesting. I thought like the pilgrimages or they were kind of about making sure, for some reason I thought it was like about like making sure that you wanted to do the whole Quarian thing, so interesting. Yeah, tell me about your people.
Tell me about your people.
Hey, look! Me and
Resources
Shepard are
are
on the same
scarce,
page.
and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Yeah, what is the Conclave?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Interesting.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Created them, huh? I guess, yeah, Rex did say that earlier, didn't he?
Interesting.
The Geth were an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
That was a mistake. I'd say so. Yeah, let's do that.
You had to know it would blow up in your
The changes
All
were
right.
so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Neural network. That's funny. Isn't that what Google calls the thing they're working on? The neural network?
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Hmm.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Oh, that's interesting.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Well, I know why. I'm not gonna ask why. That would be a little on the scary side.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
It was your fault. So they defended themselves. Well, yeah, I guess it was your fault. That seems... I mean, obviously, if they wouldn't have created them, this wouldn't happen, so at its root, it is their fault. What did you expect? Well...
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Well, that's interesting. They defended themselves, investigated. Serves you right. Whoa. Well, I think we're done with that.
I want
Pilgrimage.
to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet.
Seems
This
risky.
is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Sounds dangerous. Yeah. Do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Alright.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Alright.
I want to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Like what?
Boring. I guess that's it.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, well we got some experience out of that, at least. Alright, so we've talked to Tally, Engineer Adams. Hello.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is she bothering you? I'll talk to her. I guess I'll get rid of her. Well, she's not doing anything bad.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful. Investigate. And I didn't. Well.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you...
Well, I didn't even actually know that you were going to be here, so let's let's see what you have to say.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Doesn't sound fun.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. And scanners, as long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
That's interesting.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
Tantalus? That is a good name.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge.
Alright, well, good chatting with you.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, talked to Caden, we talked to Tally, we talked to Engineer Adams. There we go, get that. We just need to talk to Rex, and then we'll do our mission. There's Garrus. Make sure he's not hiding around here somewhere. Alliance Requisition Officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses.
Oh, these are those licenses that I bought.
And sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What does this say? Manufacturers, show me.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I bought like 2, I think. I'm still so poor. How am I still so poor? I mean, I'm not even gonna bother with it. Right. So let's just make sure Rex is down here somewhere. Aha! See? I knew it. Before we talk to Rex, I'm gonna go grab grab a drink quick, and I'll be back in just 1 minute. Okay, I am back. Alright, Rex, what's up?
Nice ship you got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Just a short one. Don't be an ass. Yeah, let's do that one. Well... yeah, sure.
Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, big deal. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't? Sure it is. Of course it is.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Well... not exactly.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Touchy subject. Well, yeah, I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Huh.
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Yeah, so?
Their homes and prosper.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why is no one trying to find a cure? Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Alright, well, it's a depressing conversation, Rex. That's about it, alright.
Shepard.
Huh. Alright, so I guess we need to go find Liara. I'm snacking on something, doing my best to keep it quiet. Alright. So we need to go to the galaxy map, I believe. Oh, wait. Before we do this, I know.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Ah, we got a racist. They're on our side. You doubt my decisions? Ooh.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Got him. Sorry. Got him. Aliens on the ship.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Never turn away help. Well, yeah, that's true, but it really, it is not just humanity's problem.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Wasn't Elysium... I feel like that was a movie name, a movie title that came out not that long ago. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Alright, well...
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Good chat. Just do one more walkthrough here. Oh, wasn't there that Dr. Chakra's shock? Where is she at? I thought... Oops, sorry, excuse me. This takes me back downstairs where this came from, right? Yeah. I thought there was like a med bay. Maybe I'm losing it. Oh well. I guess I could look at the map. Like a normal person. Mess hall. Sleeping pods. Lab storage. Medical. Oh, it's on the other side. Let's go talk to her quick. Wait. Oh. Okay. What? Is it downstairs? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Oh, okay. Here. There we go. Chakwas. Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe. Too
Did I already
secure.
talk to her about this?
I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Oh yeah, I did talk to her about this. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna talk to you anymore.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. Alright, let's go find the... Stairs are pretty badass. The lights? Jealous. Alright. Alright, well, we'll read through this stuff. Supposedly constructed by long extinct Protheans, this colossal deep space station serves as the capital of the Citadel Council. Gravity is simulated through rotation and is a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs on the wards and a light 0.3 standard Gs on the Presidium ring. That's interesting. Total length open 44.7 kilometers. Oh boy, this thing's big. Obviously, I mean, I was walking around there, but diameter 12.8 kilometers. Population 13.2 million, not including those 21 keepers. 7.11 billion metric tons. That's intense. What have I done? Well, I'm an idiot. Let's try that again. Okay, zoom out. I guess zoom out again. Zoom out again. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go find Liara, so let's go to the dig site. Oh, wow. Oh man, I forgot how many planets there are. Sparta. I don't remember where she is. Yeah. I probably should have figured that out. Well, we got it. That is intense, man. Sheesh. No, thank you. Oh. Yeah, it's a lot. Can I, like... I mean... For some reason, either Sparta or Athens is ringing a bell in my head. Alright, let's, can I, like, not? I should have figured out where I was going first. Let's just
Commander,
go here.
I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Adolis is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. The Lotus's surface is covered by wide deserts of silicate sand, with only a few areas of igneous rock highlands to break the abrasive dust wind. The Lotus's orbit is congested with debris thrown inwards by the gravity of the gas giant Antamalka. Due to a high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous. Orbital period 2.7 Earth years. Okay. Day length 50.3 Earth hours. That's interesting. Oh, it's cold. -1 Celsius. Yeesh. Okay. I land, I guess? Seems risky. I guess at the very least when I land I can, I can figure out the, where I'm supposed to be going. You know, I like Garrus. I do like Tally. I think I'm gonna do Caden, because I don't take him very often. I didn't do... Let's just... You know, I don't think I brought Ashley Williams very much either. Well, whatever. Yeah, sounds good. There's the Mako. Oh boy. Here we go. Alright. Wow, like no direction at all? Holy mackerel. Map? Oh, okay, here we go. Stress signal, anomaly, debris. Alright. So, I think we want to probably go through there, but it was somewhere in the Optimus Tau cluster. So you're not gonna tell me where, alright? See if we can beast our way up this mountain. Oh, driving this thing. It's too much. Got this. Got it. Oh no! Doing good. There we go. Like the jets are so unpredictable. Like you never know. Like what? Like what? What? Like what's gonna happen? All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe we can follow along the ridge line here. Oh. This is too much. Alright. Whoa. We got this. Yeah. Alright. Can I get out? Oh, okay. Yeah, salvage that. Too low? Who is high in electronics? Tally. Oh god, he's screwed up. Right. Well, something... What's happening over here? Something bad? Let's go check out this anomaly then, I guess. I'm kind of curious what's happening. Oh, it's just like the end. It's like the boundary. Okay. Whoa! Those jets just crack me up. Like, you never know what's gonna happen when you hit those jets. Vroom. I don't remember what... Well, first of all, I don't remember. I for some reason, path that you would just follow, and I completely forgot that you could land on, like, on a lot of the worlds. Like, I completely forgot about that. Whew, excuse me. Oh. Recover artifact, I guess. Nailed it. Captain Milone's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Alright. Well, what? Why is that of any significance to me? Oh, here we are. There are several League of One medallions and a few ID tags scattered throughout these these systems. The hunt must have been extensive, taken years. Okay. Oh, I do need to level up, don't I? Back in the Mako. Right, let's go over here. This distress signal. See what's happening. Okay, I have like no idea. Whoa. Yeah, how long the jets will last. Like it just sometimes they run out in just like seconds. Sometimes they last a few. Just imagining like the other like Caden and Garrus in this thing just like looking at one another, be like, has he ever done this before? Is he new? Whoa. What? This seems like not a good idea, but we're gonna do it anyways. Ah! Caden, he died. Messed up, man. Whoa! I was just about to say, he's not that bad. Insta death. Nah, we got him though. We're good. Let's resume that. We got this. Alright. Back at the beginning. Alright, well let's just we know we're gonna need to get Tally to get that, so let's just head on over here. Actually, return to the Normandy, because this guy's gonna need like a heavy assault. So we're gonna take Rex, and we're gonna take Ashley, and then we're gonna try this again. But no, I just said we need Tally. What kind of idiot am I? All right, try this again. Okay. So we have to bring Tally. Whoops. Gonna bring Rex. Or should we just bring Ashley? Let's do this. Alright. Try this one more time. So we can't get too close. Because he just end me. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Alright, let's go ahead and save it right now. Just like waiting for this thing to pop up. There it is. Oh my god! Alright. Alright. We're doing alright. Talk, Ashley. Hey, Ashley, how's it going? It's like there's this humongous bug attacking us right now. Things are not going very well. Allie's dead. Not good. Not good. Oh, I keep overheating this thing. It's like I'm kind of nervous to get too close here. But I'd like to know, like, how close I am. Ah, not good. Ah! Throw a grenade. Did it do anything? Ah! Oh! This is the worst day of my life. Oh, good. Everyone's back. Yes, kill him, please. This is just stressful. Oh! Oh, come on. Yeah, I was doing pretty well there, too. This time we got him. Feel it. Feel it. So. Oh, what am I doing? I could shoot him with the Mako. What a man. I'm such a dum dum. All right, we come on. What am I doing? Now I've done it. Run! Oh, dude, you're so far away. I cannot believe that I was getting out of this thing to do this. Ah! Oh, what am I doing? No! No! Ah! Ah! I'm doing some damage here, right? He doesn't seem to be liking what's happening. Alright, yeah. He's definitely taking some damage. So close. God, I cannot believe it. I was getting this far. For some reason, that little jump is hilarious to me. Too fast. Die, Thresher Maw. What? He's dead? Good? Right. Still hear noises I don't like.
Securing point.
Alright. So we've got some dead Marines here. Oh, good. Whoa, oh, don't need that, Shepard.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Well, that humongous worm thing didn't set it up.
Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
Who is that? I don't know who that is. Okay. Is there... I mean... Okay. It's fine, I guess. Well, it didn't... Why was there a distress beacon? Like I said, like that worm definitely did not... did not set that distress beacon up. That's kind of odd. Alright. Let's go over to the debris. What is that from? Is that from Pokemon? Doing great. I think something it's like using the jets at the right time can be just for a second be very helpful. Oh, not that time. Whoa! Something about that, I don't know what it is. It just cracks me up. Literally, can't even. Alright. Hopefully, Tally can straighten this out for me. Look, we found debris. Tally! Oh, come on! That's stupid. Alright, well, let's just go just anomaly. What was there? That's Solarian, right? It's frustrating. Ouch. Put like a radio in this Mako or something. That'd be great. Well, once next week, or not next week, next stream, if I can get it set up on my computer, then I can maybe put on some tunes while we're cruising around in the Mako. That'd be fun. Dude, go like a... Oh, that'd be fun to get like a... Like actually have a radio station, like an internet radio. Yeah, I don't know if what the... Can't be the copyright things on that can't be any worse than than what's already happening on Twitch. Alright, come on. You can do this. You got it. You got it. Alright. Why? A, 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 B. Yes, okay. Alright, well, I mean, we can't do anything with this stuff, so I guess we are about ready to head back to Normandy, right? Yeah. And I'm going to take a real quick break. I'll be right back. Okay. So, that obviously was not the right. So I'm wondering if it would tell me that like I'm looking at the right place before I actually land on the planet. Well, let's read about Trim. I don't know. Is a dwarf planet composed of light magnesium silicates with deposits of aluminum. Its surface is covered by wide swaths of ancient dark basaltic lava, possibly indicating the world was created through an impact with some other body in the system. Tremanner's magnetic field is non-existent. This makes it impossible for ships to dump, drive, charge. From orbit. Dump, drive, charge. Okay. That said, Tremanner's minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely for direct grounding. Orbital period is 1 year. A day is a year. Whoa! That's wild. Okay. It's 55 Celsius, so it's hot. Okay. Can I land here? No. Okay. Well, it's learning experience. Come on. I can remember this being a problem whenever I played before. Like, I think hitting B is going to take me out a level, but I have to hit X. Alright, so we did a Lotus. We did Tremanner. Altaia. Altaia is an unusually large terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of methane and ammonia. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of sandstone and other sedimentary rocks with deposits of iron and chlorides. Judging by the sedimentary composition of the crust, it appears that Altaia, whatever, I'm going to say that's right. Okay. It appears that Altaia once possessed an atmosphere thick enough to support some form of liquid. Oh, excuse me. Oh. What cataclysm stripped the atmosphere and left the planet to freeze is not currently known. Okay. 47.2 hours. Okay, so it's about 2 days is 1 day here. Whoa, it's cold. Negative 136 degrees Celsius. Okay. So we're not landing there. We can anyways. Okay. Oh, God. Come on, Miles. Okay. Lotus is good. Tremanner. Altaia. What do we got going on here? Antamalka. Antamalka is a large hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in the atmosphere. Its massive gravity well tugs many asteroids from the outer belt inwards, past the orbit of Altair and Elotus, or I'm sorry, Edulus, Elotus, not Elotus, Edulus, and eventually settle into the inner belt. Antamalka's orbit is congested with hundreds of captured moons. Most last only a few thousand years before being ejected, dragged down into the atmosphere, or ripped apart by tidal forces and added to the gas giant's immense rings. Man, it's intense. Attempting to navigate this chaotic environment is hazardous at best. Ships without military-grade kinetic barriers are likely to suffer catastrophic impacts. Alright. Well, I can survey it. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of hydrogen. So what's that mean? Can you do anything about that? Oh, did I do it again? Come on. Oh, I get experience. Alright, well, that's cool. So, Edolus, okay. Antamalka. Last one. Alsage. Small, distant Alsages. Is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of methane and argon. The surface is composed of water ice, is it water comma ice or water ice? Water ice, and calcium with occasional deposits of light metals. During the Alliance's pirate suppression campaign in the 2160s, the Batarian Elwam Ranpera was, okay, that's someone's name. Elwam Ranpera was caught with his frigate Tunaran, grounded on Alsages for drive discharge. When challenged by the cruiser Hyderabad, Ranpera refused to surrender. The Tunaran was destroyed. Attempting to take off, the debris is strewn across the southern hemisphere. Oh wow, that's interesting. It's also freezing cold here, 193 degrees Celsius. And a day is about a day here. Interesting. Let's survey that. Plutonium. Look at that. Oh, I did it again. Okay. Dolus, yeah, we can't do a Dolus. Okay. Well, that's everything here. So let's zoom out again. And Gnosis, Athens, or Macedon. We're gonna do Athens. Yep. Alright. Salamis, Proteus, Circe, Nausicaa, and Pharos. Start from the movie ending. The geological properties of Salamis have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Due to its thick carbon dioxide genetic star Athens, the equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. Wow. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum group metals. Excuse me. So a long day. 58.6 Earth hours. 520 degrees Celsius. Yikes. Alright. Every time, I mean, this is just gonna be a thing that we're just gonna have to deal with, because I'm apparently unable to adapt. Like the Hanar homeworld, Proteus has more than 90% oceanic cover. The incredible heat thrown off from Athens raises global humidity to 100%, creates constant cloud cover, and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Hot, humid, and storm-racked, Proteus's rare combination of oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, and a carbon-based biosphere nevertheless recommend it for colonization. Interesting. A pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the ocean surface, Rapture, safe from the worst effects of the weather. Oh, so there is a colony. There's 12,000 people that live here. That's interesting. Long day. Okay, average, I guess average-ish temperature. Free oxygen. Nailed it. Alright. Look at that. I remember to hit the right button. Like cluster or something. Excuse me. Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give nausea, I don't know, its overall dark gray color, but it is otherwise a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of water vapor in the upper atmosphere account for its... Okay, this was a short day, 14 hours. Interesting. I say interesting on every single one of these. Oh, interesting. That's really interesting. Cersei. Cersei is a modestly sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. These give it its striking yellow-green tint. As the development of the Proteus colony continues, Cersei will likely be developed for helium-3 mining. Cool. Survey that. That makes sense. Alright, last one. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Pharos. Distant Pharos has seen only a cursory examination by an unmanned probe. It has a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of carbon. Deeper craters have been partly filled by ice, suggesting there may be... Excuse me. I think I say interesting on every one of these, and I yawn on every single one. Suggesting there may be a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner system, leading to the planet's name. Okay, about 2 days, really cold. Survey it. Skins of the planet Fire is revealed in an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris is marked with the Magna Colony insignia. Okay. Alright, well that's it here, right? That was a waste of time. Knossos. Yeah. Okay, we've got Phaistos, maybe? Therum, Zakros, Arcanese, Armeni, okay. Let's start from the beginning. Phaistos. Phaistos is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There is little of interest on this desolate world. Alright. Yeah, whoa, 551 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's hot. Alright, scorching is a good word. Therum. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with the fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. There's a colony here, 34,000 people. Alright, let's land. Well, I mean, I'm taking Rex and I'm taking Garrus because why not? Yep, sounds great. This looks promising-ish. Artemis Tau Cluster. That is where I'm at, right? I should probably clarify that I'm not just like, I didn't just like, like spinning the globe, closing my eyes, and putting my finger on it, because that's, I mean, honestly, you
Commander,
never
I'm
know.
picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's
Okay.
coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay. It's interesting. Whoops. Wow, we're good. Oh, guys, can we? What's even happening? I don't even know. All right, back on track. Stop it. Oh, okay. We're good. All right. Onward. This can't resist, like, hitting that button. It's just like, I have to do it. Whoa. What's all this now? Whoa. What? Oh, they're shooting at me, man. Oh, oh. Run you down, bro. Man, you guys take some damage, can't you? Messing me up. Well, I'm just gonna knock you down real quick. Excuse me. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah, I can see that. Thank you.
Under fire.
Yeah. Great. Great.
Taking hits.
Well, that's where my story ends, I guess. Thank you for that. Alright. Well. Been shooting for about an hour and 35 minutes. I think I'm probably going to wrap it here. We'll pick up here next time, because it seems like there's some weirdness happening on this planet. And maybe it'll take some time. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But we're going to wrap it here. We'll pick up here next time and figure out what's going on this planet. What planet are we even on? I don't even remember. We're on a planet. It's not it's neither too hot nor too cold for us to be on, so that's good. But there is lava. Like, okay. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Hope you have an excellent night. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you did, make sure you hit the follow button. And if you watch this on YouTube, please subscribe. That would be awesome. And I'll catch you guys next time. See ya. Have a good night.